Oh, now it's working.
Yep.
It randomly stopped working without any warning, so I think the sound is not working. High peak. Ayotsu. Yeah, it stopped working. It usually gives us like a red notification if something is wrong, but right now nothing, just not working.
I can't find the chat here. Seriously.
I don't know, I
There is
think
no
you
chat.
managed to find it last time. Somehow. we have another laptop here that we use for chat, but we are failing to find it right now. So it's...
Yeah, there is
I don't know.
like where.
Alright, let me finish setting this up and
Only
I'm
thing
gonna
I can
check
find
it
is
out.
like report entertain and forge.
Do that.
Maybe I should do that. Yeah.
Do that. Okay. So here... Let me move the screen a little bit. Aha, okay. I'm trying to use all the space before we start. Hey RPG, how are you doing? A bit more like this.
Like
And
literally, there is no chat here.
Okay. We got new, we updated the notification for followers and it's nice, it's funny, but we did it in the last moment and we couldn't figure out how to remove the green background. So now it's actually, you know how we had this character that was playing guitar? Now it's Orc, our Orc from the game playing guitar, but on green background. And we didn't find any good music to fit that neither. So... Okay, can I try it out?
Yeah.
Let's see. How the hell do we... Do you guys know how to actually see only chat on the...
Yeah, I know, but
Maybe-
there is no
setting?
chat. No, I checked
There is
it
no
out.
chat here, huh?
Yeah, like,
It's not even showing it.
yeah.
It's weird because we have it on a smaller monitor. Monitor is like vertical, so it got messed up. But all right. So how are you guys doing? What is going on? We are not being very entertaining right now.
Yeah.
We should have
Wait,
finished
let
this
me-
before.
Let me.
Yeah,
put
turn
it
it
back.
and yeah. Okay. There, you see.
Always the problems.
This is.
Give me the.
Actually, you can see on our Instagram we just shared. I'm gonna link you this. Some last minute funny. Last minutes.
Oh,
fun.
there is the chat. Oh,
Now it's
there it is. Can you?
okay. But now maybe you can kind of get it and.
Yep. Pop out.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, the screen was turned vertically and it actually didn't show the chat.
And
So,
now I can
Now
have
put it
to
back and... Okay, I'm going to remove
like this.
these guys. And we're gonna do one warm-up. We can... Oop.
I'm sorry.
No problems.
Okay.
There you
Here
go.
it is.
Okay, you guys can join now. We'll see if everything is working. This is only a warm-up anyway. I mean, it's working, but if something left, maybe... I don't know. And let me zoom this out so that we actually have a benefit.
You can do it here, like.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Go to 200. This is what we had last time. Yeah, this is nice. There we go. Hey,
Okay.
let's play. And this was
5 units. Okay.
yeah. Let's start with the 5 units.
Let's go with Warrior 5.
said that I would share the thing that we had, but I'm gonna share it from Facebook. Share.
Okay, let's add some bots and let's
Yeah.
play.
Let's do it. And start. Vlados, you got the honor to be the first one, and also against the bot.
There is no audio.
There we go.
Our screen is a bit too low. I don't how low.
What do you mean? It seems fine to me. I mean, this is the point. Like, this is where the screen ends. Okay. We were actually setting this up to capture not the whole screen, but a bit less, so that we can zoom in a little bit more. Ooh, bot. We fixed her head. Yeah, most of the stuff are fixed, and we have these traces now from explosions.
And I'm gonna win.
Yeah. Also, now he's not getting affected by the arrow. He's not getting slowed down. So the physics is now actually calculating, like, is this actually something that is hitting me? Or is this... So if the orc gets hit, he's going to take the damage because he doesn't have a shield or anything, and he's going to get slowed down. But Footman, he can just run with that shield and do his thing. You see... Well, he got hit. It's level 4. She's level 4, so she broke through his shield. And I lost!
We can
Nice mages. Be sure to follow. Oh, thank you, Uberlord.
Hey, thank you, man, really.
Yeah, this is actually the post that I wanted to share, but I didn't. So the first one actually is a weird bug that we had, where Wolf is actually running, and when he dodges arrow, he turns around completely, like. So it's like a jump and turns in the air and then continues. It was something really small. What happened?
No, I've done that.
Oh, you are up against a bot. Yeah, your level 5 footman is pretty safe. Is there a troll model that works yet? Zoe Eric
Oh,
asks.
I'm in the finals with bot.
Yeah. We have troll and he's fully drawn, but he's not working. I can actually show him. Ooh, sorry.
And
I'm gonna ruin your big moment.
And yeah, I lost against bot.
First game in bot 1.
First game.
That's...
Okay, at least I got in the finals.
Alright, we have 8 points now.
You lost against bot instantly.
Was it against bot?
Yeah.
Well, that's terrible. Okay, I'm trying to find a troll, but you guys can join. You have 8 points now. Troll. Why am I not finding anything? Oh. Jared, it's you! Alright. I didn't know that. Then you saw the troll. Alright. I'm not sure where he is right now, but let me join as well.
Yeah, we got the.
Alright. We're gonna start. Yeah, let's start. The animator was actually busy animating all the trees and grass and all that stuff, and we don't have it animated here, but it is working.
Oh.
RPG 1.
Yeah, that was fast.
Yeah. Alright, it's me against Vlados. I feel like I have a solid shot here, or maybe not. Looks like not. At least I got the priest.
First row names are hard to see when you're joining the game.
First row.
Oh, the top. The top one on the...
Aha. Okay, okay. We can lower the screen a little bit. Yeah, probably.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The black.
You see, it's now...
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's see. I have to unlock this thing.
Yeah, it's cutting off. No, we can fix it when we are in the QE for joining.
Yeah, I can just a little bit set, bro. I'm just not sure. Yeah, I think this is what.
Oh, the top one.
I know.
Uh-huh.
There we go. Okay, now it's completely in the screen.
Yeah, now
There
it's
we
okay.
go. And lock, so that we don't move it. But now I don't like this line there. There's a line. It's bothering me. I have to add. There we go. No, not yet. There we go. Ah, that's it. And locked. Alright. Those giant bombs seems powerful. Yeah, especially if they're high level. So this guy I think he's going to blow them all away. Oof, but he was interrupted by the orc axes. Yeah, if they didn't hit him, he would kill everybody.
We also have these footprints here.
Yeah. So if they are fighting, in the middle of the fight somebody is blocking, for instance, or getting hit, they are going to leave these traces. And we have more, actually. We have the weapon traces and so on, but we need to figure out... we need to get Animator to actually... by the way, congratulations on victory, hi guy! And what I was saying is that we need to get Animator to put like something that we can track on end of each weapon. So for instance, if the troll, big troll, hits with his big thing, it will leave exactly the trace where he hit it. Not like right now it just lives under everybody's feet, so it's... Okay, you guys can join now again. We have 10 units now.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, you got craters from the made shots. I remember you talking about that. Yeah, that is working now. It's looking pretty cool, I think. We still have this mud layer, and then we have different versions for mud, and that is something we need to test yet, but the normal version is... I think it's fine. I don't know, what do you guys think about it?
Hey Medvedek.
How are you doing? Can't see the footprints because of my phone. Aha, okay, yeah, they're pretty small. So, Medvedek, you have 2 more points. And alright, hi guy, he cleared. Yeah, we are doing good too. Yeah, basically you didn't add the comma and but you need hashtag.
Hey, there it is. Thanks for following. And this is the new...
Yeah, thank you for following.
Yeah, we have problem with that green.
Yeah,
Somehow it won't work.
it should behave, it's a GIF, it should behave like a green screen almost, but it doesn't. But we edited it like 10 minutes, 20 minutes before we started stream, so we didn't figure it out. And also we couldn't find a good sound, so we're probably gonna get Daniel to play something because he plays guitar, so he can record something that is like short and funny and nice, like fits the orc. Well, Jared, it was the thing about a mage is usually good when you have somebody in front to take a little bit of damage, because they usually die against arrows or anybody who can come close to them. How we can win? We are still in the warm-up mode because we are figuring out how it's we're warming up. But then at one point when we have a bit more people around, we're gonna enable this championship mode that I'm going to show you right now. And then whoever wins the championship wins one of these games. And you can play, you have instructions how to play in the description of the Twitch. You also have a video, and shortly you can just play by typing hashtag, and you're gonna see all the characters that you can add to your team on the right. We're gonna explain it a bit more when this championship is done. And what is the next level? Let's go with 15. We're gonna go with 15. Thank you for joining us. Orc is very happy. You can't spam unit until after the game. Wait for them to finish. Yeah.
Yeah. After this game.
Right now, these are the people competing. This is High Peak, and this is Daniels. This is him actually, and he just won. So
and I got to the finals. Yeah.
Vlados against Jovana, and then we're gonna see who is the winner, and then we're starting the new one. And then you can join. You can check the video below in the description where you can actually see how it's done. But I'm gonna explain it some more when we get back to that menu. You should seen how OP Mage was yesterday and day before. Yeah, we were trying out some stuff and... can we do championship mode next game? Yes, we're gonna do it. Yeah.
So the next one...
Cheers,
you
Sergey.
can win, actually.
Thank you for following. Yep.
The games. And I think I'm gonna be the winner.
Yeah.
Okay, I won't play anymore. Okay, go 15 units here.
15
and,
units. And now everybody can join.
Yep.
So, write in chat hashtag followed by name of these characters. I'm actually going to do it myself now so that you can see. So this is the chat. Hashtag, and then I write like warrior. And here I am. I have level 1 warrior, so if I want orc, level 10, there we go. That is 10 points. I'm gonna move this away because people can't see. But this is all it is, like hashtag, name of the character with the level, and each level is 1 point, so you can have 15 level 1 characters or clear. Yeah, but you should join too. We are more engaged when we are
Yeah,
joined
okay.
as well. Unless we have like really. Let me actually see if somebody. If anybody needs more instructions, feel free to ask. I'm gonna explain it more, but I don't want to repeat myself if people got it. Where am I? Where am I? I can't find this. Thank you.
You can clear. Yeah.
What is? Alright, so here's the thing, we usually play with, not usually, always, with full numbers like 16 or 32 or 8 or... We need these numbers because we have this championship table that we can't really... we can't use it without these numbers. So we're gonna wait a little longer and then we're gonna add bots to fill up all the spaces, if we need to, of course.
Yep.
Alright, so let me see what is going on here. Game Humbler, you have 5 more points. Reaper, you have 1 more points. Okay, I guess you guys... Sergey, you have also more points, you have 6 more points. And Zikad, you have 5 more.
And you have
And I have
3
more.
more.
Alright,
You
somebody
added
needed
priests.
to...
Oh,
Maybe I wrote it on the this OBS chat and we're not logged in there, so...
yeah, we can have 32. That's gonna be
we're
nice.
Entering teams in fight. Must I clear or can I add after first set? I'm
Yeah,
not
you
sure.
can add now.
Yeah.
Oh, but if you changed your mind, you can go #clear and then add different units if you want.
Yeah. But if you're having some problems adding, for instance, if you have 2 more points and you're trying to add level 3 character, you can't. You need to add level 2 because you have
Yeah.
only 2 more points. Game Humbler. Okay, you got it. Nice. Okay, so we're waiting for like 30 more seconds and then we're gonna fill up with bots and start. So all of you guys who don't have all the characters, you should add them. Okay, Jared just cleared. He figured a different tactic. Thank you for following. Orc is happy and playing and we are happy. And bots are going to be happy when we add them.
No, everybody started clearing. Oh.
Yeah, everybody has
There
thinks
is-
of different tactics, like... Alright, so you guys should add your... Okay. We're gonna wait for Abdel to add his characters. But I'm going to slowly start adding bots. And we are starting. 8 viewers but 25 people entering. Yeah, they're all fake bots. Now you know. I don't know, it's not updating correctly, I think. We see 44 here in our thing. Alright.
Okay.
But we are going to have to remove you if you don't have any characters. So I'm guessing
Yep, you can kick.
I'll have to do this, yeah. I'm guessing that, but if you wanna play, we're gonna play more, so don't worry about it. You can check the instructions below, or maybe your internet is doing problems. I don't know. But
Okay,
we're
let's
gonna
start.
start. So SGT versus Jared. This is the guy who is actually working with me on writing the game. Uberlord, thank you very much for sharing our Instagram. I should also mention what the heck we are doing here. We are making this Gladiator management game. It's about making your Gladiator team, traveling through the world, doing quests and rising through the ranks. But we are also doing Twitch mode, which was like fun little side thing that we did, and we kept building on it. So this is what we have so far.
Oh, god damn it.
We say god damn it instead of bless you, that's our thing. And yeah, so we are here actually streaming every day, talking about what we did in the game, what is new, how it's progressing, and we play the game every day. But on Saturdays we play these competitions where you can actually also win some games, some other games. What have you planned with the game? Well, I guess this is it. So far we're gonna soon start focusing only on single player experience, and right now we are still figuring out few things for battle. Like we just added a whole bunch of small things like the craters and the effects when they block damage and whatnot, so but we're gonna talk about it more. I did. I'm now sad. Can't believe I missed it. Crying and shaking. Hey, sorry, man. Don't worry about it. We're gonna play another one after this one and probably a few more.
And bots can actually win.
Yeah, now bots are not that bad, so
You see here,
cross your
Sergey lost
fingers.
against bot.
Yeah. And don't feel bad. I lose against bots all the time, and
He's
they
the
are
first one
Yeah.
who lost against
back
bot.
when bots were not even good.
Yeah.
So don't worry. They usually run it for a few hours. Yeah, next time you'll get it next time. RPGs passing. Yeah, on Saturdays we usually do at least 2 hours, something like that. On usual days we do like an hour or less, depending on how fun it is that day and how much we have to... how big of a mess we were before we started. Because the funny thing about this is that we are developing the game, and then the exact time for our stream comes. We set the timer, and then we talk about it and we show how it is, but maybe we are in the middle of changing something that is really tricky. So there are sometimes some funny like bugs or tweaks that are for that specific day.
One against
next
bot.
time you'll get next. Don't need to list all my names. Like wow, I like the idea, which is the Twitch integration. We actually.
Twitch integration.
Hey, thank you for following. So we are planning to keep that in the final game, so that you guys, when we release the game and when you get it, you can actually stream yourself and play with your friends or whoever is online. And we're also gonna put few modes, so if any of you play the Warcraft 3 Footman Frenzy, this is one of the modes that we are considering maybe to do. Like imagine if you have 2 bases and then like 16 players in one and 16 players in other base, and you're sending your fighters and you're trying to take over the other team, and maybe something like that. We have few modes in our mind right now, but we can't really spend too much time on it anymore because this one only took like 2 weeks or more, I don't know. So we have to focus on the other parts of the game, but it's going to get built as well. Hey, you face relevant after all. Bro, don't embarrass me in front of my new friends.
Wow, that was a slaughter.
Alright.
Okay.
Next, Medvedkov versus Daniels versus him.
Alright.
And Daniel's gone with all warriors. level 1. I honestly have no idea. I feel like Orc could maybe take them on, but if they manage to kill the priest, and they will, I think they're going to win. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's tricky fighting against like 15 guys.
But look at what he did to
Yeah.
his warriors.
Yeah, he did good. Not good enough, but... So in single player version of the game you would have your team and then you would build your... there is a permadeath for your characters, so you cannot rely on just having one super strong character, but you're buying the new ones and then risking, and even if you lose, it's not the end of the world. It's like you always get the new ones, and we are also thinking about some glyphs and crafting and a lot of cool stuff that you can actually do. Actually, one thing that we were kind of considering way back, and now we started talking about it again, and it's not a sure thing, but we are considering doing it, is that we might make a mode that would run on its own. So that actually I would use my other PC. I have to install some other coolers because it will run dead if we keep him playing the game 24/7.
More cooling.
Yeah,
This.
but it would be kind of cool
Fans
if we
stuff.
make just few of them. If we made it but it would have to run on its own and rotate like through everything, and then we just left it, and it would be on another channel, but we would show it here, and then whenever you feel like you can enter and. But it's something we wanna.
It would work like 24/7.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah, we are from Serbia.
Okay, one more battle and we're going to 16th of the finals. I think that's the word. Whoa.
Yeah, really
Yeah.
strong orc can actually throw his axe, and it can pass through multiple units right now. That is updated in the last week.
If it cuts the head.
It always cuts the head if it kills the unit.
Yeah.
So if it deals more damage than all the defenses and health of that unit.
Wow.
Bot 3 is serious here, but not enough.
Actually, the only thing that is not placeholder in this game is this mage.
Yeah.
So
Alas.
this is how the game will going to look like.
Like this.
This orc and these are all placeholders.
Yeah. You just said it, these are placeholders. This is what we are aiming for. This art.
Yeah.
You got to wait till they finish before you can spawn units. Yeah.
Yeah.
After we see the winner in this championship, we're gonna go back to the selection screen and you can make teams, and we're gonna stay there for enough time so that everybody can join and make their own team. Okay, no bots made it through yet. That's good. All bots lost. Game Humbler,
Thanks
thank you
for
for
following.
joining. We are, as I already said, we are here every day after work, after we finish putting things together. So yeah, you can tune in anytime to see how it's progressing. If you have any ideas, if you would like to suggest something, we are open still for a lot of different. Thank you guys for joining.
That green thing.
Yeah. We need to move this screen. We never tried this. We used the placeholder for this Twitch so far, and then we figured like we have already a guy with the guitar, so we figured why not have Orc with the guitar, well, with his axe. Is there any way to donate? Well, right now, no, yeah, but thanks for the thought, I guess. We haven't really started this out with that idea. I see now that actually Twitch is used for people to build their own businesses and monetize on that, but we really just wanted to share what we are doing here and also to, well, talk with people who are actually interested in this kind of game. Because before we used to do this thing where we would close the door and then after like 5, 6, 8 months we would show the game first time to people, and now we figured let's do the completely opposite and show it every day. So even though we sometimes show it with a lot of bugs and stuff because we're in the middle of implementing something, it's still more fun, and we already got a lot of feedback and ideas from guys hanging out with us here on Twitch. So game is already better. Look at this Dragon Slayer, he got them all, who would say? Sorry, I'm gonna go next time. Told you guys, should have donate button on Twitch. I don't know, I actually don't like when I see somebody with like 20 followers and like donate, like what are you even doing here, like nobody cares, go away. But I get it, if there is something that people want to support, that's something that we should consider.
Well, we are actually planning on Kickstarter for these games, so if you really want to donate or something like that, you can come to our what have I done? You can come to our Discord, and you will be updated when we start the Kickstarter, and you can see there how the game is progressing, new art, new units, new backgrounds and everything. You can also suggest something, and
we have discussions there about it. Thanks for following. Let's go.
He was playing against him, so
I'm trying to decode like what is that? Alright, Daniels, this is him against High Guy. But High Guy he's regular, he's doing well. But you see, High Guy, Uberlord, we sometimes are afraid that team making is... we have a lot of paper, rock, scissor mechanics, like Orc is stronger than Warrior, but Warrior is stronger than Archer, but Archer is stronger than Orc. But then we see some of the guys who really figured it out and are winning a lot. Uberlord is usually one of the winners. So try to pay attention to what each of the characters are doing, even feel free to ask if you want about any of them, what is their strength or anything, so that you can form the better team. Ghouls are super strong, they have highest damage in the game, but they have 0 defense and they are not super fast. So if you have one archer level 5, he can kill ghoul level 15 probably. But if that ghoul has some protection from maybe priest or maybe some footmans in front, that could be solid combination. Yeah, as RPG said, you can join during week streams and you can really see there how it's going on. I still have no idea how to play, but I'll try. You have in Discord description, we have YouTube video, not Discord, in Twitch, I'm mixing these two. In Twitch description you have instructions, but you also have YouTube video where you can see how to play. And this is the final.
This is the final, yeah.
I'm going to slow it down and zoom it in so that we can really see what is up.
Whoa.
Doom guy is bringing doom.
Yep.
Alright.
That's
Doom
it.
guy, you did it again. I am saving this for every case, but you will be contacted by publisher anyway, but I just want to be sure to have all the winners in this folder. Okay, so next one, let's go 18 units.
Yep.
So feel free to take your time, make the team, but add all units so that we don't, so that you have a chance to win. Which game is best? What do you mean, which game is best? RPG, glad I lost. I was about to give it to semi-finalist winners. That is really nice of you, Uberlord.
Oh, can we write the name of the games you can see?
Ah, okay, yeah. I'm going to actually share the bigger version of this. Okay. What? Serious? Trying to download the game's picture from Skype. There you go. I'm going to share it. Can I upload? Okay. I'll probably have to take a screenshot and upload it. By the way, thank you for following. I think I heard the notification.
Yep.
We are here every day, so whenever you feel like tuning in and checking out how the game is going or just playing it with us, feel free. There is timer and we are accurate. Well, sometimes we're 2 minutes late, but that's it. We are here. Okay, so I left the link right there where you can see a bigger picture of this championship and of the games that you can win. So if you win, publisher will contact you. You can tell them like, I want to play Skimming Through the Zombie Apocalypse, of course, and you get that game. By the way, if you have any friends who are interested in this kind of game, feel free to invite them and maybe they can win and then thank you, or maybe ask them to give you their game that they win because you told them.
Why there are green and yellow names? Well, because the green names are actually the players who filled the whole points, like 18 out of 18. Like you, RPG strategy, and the guy next to you has 14 out of 18, so he's yellow. He's not filled the how to say.
And he didn't use all the points.
He didn't use all the points, yeah. Oh, you thought followers and not followers.
Oh, no. We still didn't figure out how to get that information, but if we do, we might do something with that.
Yeah, I think it's possible, but we can change this. That's not the mouse. We can change like if someone is follower, he could have like different frame. Yeah. Like
sure.
Just a bit different.
Yeah, that would be
that
cool.
would be interesting.
We're gonna check it out. Okay.
Oh, let me join. I haven't joined.
Yeah, join. Okay. So we have place for one more, and then we are starting. Two more. Basically, I don't want to get too technical about this, but we are using Twitch mode that we connected. We are using some kind of, we bought some code for it, but it's a little bit outdated, so we don't have all the features that we could have. But if we go on to use the newest one, it will take a lot of time to implement. So it's a little bit of a time battle.
You can
Okay.
you joined.
I joined, I'm
Okay.
adding one bot, and we are starting. Everybody is green, meaning that everybody is ready.
Yeah.
Whoa, you're in the first battle. Daniels versus Rins.
Oh, I got the full archers.
I think full archers are going to win there.
Whoa!
They are really good
That was
against
a mess.
orcs, but these orcs had some serious shots, so that axe is like cleared through them. I think right now,
Okay.
high level orc, he's still not good against many archers, but he can
If he
clear
can throw
them.
his axe and
Yeah, I think both of them killed like 3 archers at least.
yeah.
Dude, this is awesome, let me win. Well, maybe. So far you're doing good.
Up. Uberlord.
Overlord. Okay. By the way, did you guys manage to see that link with the... I'm gonna link it one more time. With the games that you can win. Because we didn't want to take too much of the screen and some of the icons are a bit small, but here you can see the bigger versions of them. No, you didn't get to read it. Alright, Reaper, you're up against a bot. Let's see. The only bot in the game. If he wins... No way, it's not that. I think Reaper has a better team,
Whoop.
or still.
But this is orc.
Yeah,
land.
but he's...
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got him. 1 point for humanity from Reaper. Yeah, there you go. There are all the games.
Thanks for
Thank you
following.
For following.
I don't.
I don't see neither. We have too many stuff. Bellismo. If I read it correctly, it disappeared really fast. Alright.
Doom Geix. Yep. Oh, but this level. But no. Yeah. Yeah, there's a problem with.
Yeah, sometimes
They
they
stuck in-
stop in their motion.
We have to check that out.
We're calculating some weird thing because we want them not to go instantly into the victory animation. We want them to finish their animation, then calculate how much time is left, and then go back to the victory.
And that calculation is sometimes.
Yeah. It used to work,
Don't
but
know
then we
what,
updated
but-
something, who know what,
Yeah.
and here, for them it works.
Yeah, yeah. It
Oh,
works.
we're
Sometimes
con-
it works, sometimes.
We are considering actually to updating this so that Orc is actually doing the guitar animation instead. It seems more fun. So far we have pretty generic victory animations because we didn't think about them too much. But actually let me tell artists not to do the
What?
the victory animation yet for mage.
Wormuse.
Hey, Wormuse!
You lost.
I lost!
No. Wormuse
Wormuse
lost.
lost. I thought you seen him in chat. Where is he? Oh, there we go. Jared defeated him. Thank you
Thanks
for
for
joining.
following. there, I saw it.
What? The blood?
Yeah, the blood.
Huh. I saw it on the wolf. He dies, waits for a second, and
It
then
was
the
like
blood
there.
spills. We have something with... We got pretty bloody here, but it's a game about people killing themselves, each other in the arena, so why not? And as you can see, when somebody dies... I'm gonna slow it down a bit. There you go.
This guy is gonna die.
And there you go. There is a blood from... Okay, but she didn't lose her head.
Yeah.
Nobody can lose their head here. Orc is the only unit right now that is cutting heads. But when Orc cuts somebody's head, there is a blood from their head. Neck. It's a... Yeah, it's a bit bloody, but that's kind of the game it is. So it feels pretty smooth, and we are actually going to put an option to disable that if you want to play it without the blood, or maybe parents want to disable it for children. I don't know, but we might see some of that here. So it needs to activate itself at the right moment, and for some reason it doesn't always. I'm gonna slow it down a bit so that we can see it. I feel like he's going to lose a head, or maybe not. He's going to. Alright, but he was killed by somebody else.
Yeah.
No head cutting animation for you guys right now.
I have questions. You keep making new characters, but mage is still placeholder. Why? Well, we have drawn.
We have the illustration of
few-
the mage, but we don't
yeah.
have the animations.
Yeah,
yet.
we don't have animations. That's why we can.
The thing about it is that animations take a lot of time, because as you can see there is like
Yeah.
I think 10, maybe 12 animations per character, and they have front and back sides.
Yeah.
And also it's all connected with the code, so we have to go back and forth with the animator a lot. So it takes like a week per animation, and also he was busy doing all the environment animations that
Yeah.
we didn't
Which are
show
not,
right now. We're actually waiting
imported
for
yet.
our illustrator to come to our place so that he can actually position everything and
Yeah.
do it the right way.
Not animator, artist.
I said animator, huh?
Yeah, I think you said
I
animator.
thought I said illustrator. I don't know. Who knows? People on Twitch know. Let me see. Why does it keep putting a G? Silly keyword. Key stuck. You have a question, right? That was quick. I feel bad for animator to animate all the backgrounds, such a grass and so on. Well, there is a lot, but I'm guessing he loves his job since he's doing it, so I don't think he minds too much. But it's not like he's animating every grass separately. It's he has like these bones for animation, and look at this guy.
Oh, well, he's level 18, so.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, he
they
can't
gonna
handle it. Too much.
slaughter him.
Right now, we decreased a little bit power of the super high level unit, so I don't think we're gonna see at all one unit level 18 winning ever in this mode, at least, because they are just always going to encounter some kind of trouble. Maybe few high level units that really like synergize with each other, that could work, but of course one level 18 like warrior could defeat few archers or something like that, but as soon as he gets to fight
Every
few,
week we are tweaking it.
yeah.
So. What? Yeah, you saw it.
No, I didn't look there.
It was like delayed.
Well, maybe
The
something
head
got
had
stuck
slide
in her
away.
neck, and then
Yeah. It looks sick, like.
Doom's guy against Pavel's. Let's see. I feel like Bubbles has advantage with a lot of units, but
Yeah,
but these guys are actually handling it pretty well. Yeah. Alright, he's done, but this footman is going to easily.
Yep.
Footman is direct counter to archers because you can see he can move and block, no problems.
What the hell is she
Why did she shoot there? I don't know. But not like it changed the outcome, but still.
Yeah.
Still I didn't like it.
She got shooted at dead body, maybe?
Yeah, she figured, I think he entered her minimum range.
Yeah, definitely.
And she was like, I cannot shoot at anybody. We did not make her abort her action.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna write
was-
that, yeah.
Okay.
Null beam and high guys. Ooh, this seems like a really strong team.
Oh, yeah.
They just cut through. But the null beam had also the ghouls, and they have no defense, so they're easy to cut through. But time to remind about Mage when he was buffed. I don't think Mage is terrible right now neither, but he
Yeah, it
can.
could do some damage, but yeah, we need to make camera
Maybe we can.
automatic.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe we can buff Mage a little bit in the next one. I think we decreased the cooldown time and didn't decrease the damage last time
Yeah.
because he was OP and he was really level
Yeah,
18
yeah.
Mage could like. He was shooting like. It's what I don't know how to describe it. It's I don't know what to compare it with, but he was like throwing it like snowballs or something.
How winners get his prize? Well, he will be contacted with by the publisher and in the private chat,
Yeah.
whisper, how this says,
Mm.
and you will get Steam key. And
That's right.
that's how.
Alright, she tried. I actually won one. When I talk,
Yep.
I'm the worst multitasker ever, so I cannot do two things. And when I talk, I don't even look at this. And I. My team is doing fine, I think. Unless this mage kills them both. Alright,
Oh.
she survived
Yeah, we need
with the
to
shield.
increase damage of mage
Yeah,
a
yeah.
little bit.
Or speed, so that he can actually shoot more often.
No, I think damage, maybe.
What do you guys think?
Damage or speed, yeah.
Yeah, should we increase damage of the mage or speed? How fast
Attack-
he can?
attack speed.
Right now it takes him 3 seconds to throw it.
Casting time.
Yeah,
actually.
so should we increase damage like 20-30% or casting time for 20-30%? As again as a partner will contact you and you make shows your price. Uberlord, thank you for helping us out with clarifying
Yeah,
things.
thank you, man.
And for sharing Instagram as well. You're helping us a lot, we appreciate it. Damage because a level 18 will kill them like dropping a meteor shower. Good
Yeah.
point, yeah. This was actually the reason we had to nerf it from 2 seconds to 3 seconds because,
Yeah.
it was like...
The mage was like,
Yeah. Okay, I'll be right back.
okay. This is gonna be an interesting one. Hey, thanks for following. Maybe damage, the explosion animation feels powerful. Well, yeah, that explosion animation effect is not the final one, definitely. But yeah, I think damage should be increased a bit. Level 18 was instant casting yesterday. That was fun. Yeah, that was crazy. Hi guy. Congratulations, man, you're in the finals. Wow. This is gonna be really... Oh. Vladus. Nice game. Guy. Congratulations, man.
Let me see. I lost
You
in the
won.
First next one against
Yeah.
Vladus. Okay, I'm not surprised. Vladus is usually doing good. He also defeated Big Eyes, Reaper and High Guy. High Guy won and High Guy won at the end. Good job. And screening this for every case. Alright, next one. Let's go with 10 points. So we have only 10 points for the next one.
Hey, but we need to increase damage of mage.
Yes, okay.
We forgot that.
have to restart this.
Yep.
Unstable.
There it is.
Oh, there it is. Actually, you guys can see what we are doing. This is under the hood. So, casting time, we won't do anything with it.
Damage 155.
55, yeah.
Yeah, and that's it.
Okay. Mage.
And increase instantly on the
Yes.
10 units, as we said.
10 units.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can join, guys.
Can join. What could be good now? Okay, Mage is officially buffed. He is from 125 damage to 155 at level 1. Level 2 is double, so Mages might be something to consider right now. I will.
Me too.
Usually when we buff something, we overbuff it, so... You know, you've been warned. Thank you for joining, Albatros.
What have I...
Okay, if anybody needs any help with joining, please tell me. I'm going to help you and explain whatever. But right now, all you need to do is write hashtag, name of the characters, and you are in the game. And you can write level of the character next to the character. But you can also check the YouTube video or description. So on the description of the Twitch down below. What is going on?
Nothing, I'm just... I thought I haven't joined and...
Thank you for following. We are here every day showing how the game is progressing and talking about how it's going. We also play it, and on Saturdays we have these little bit bigger competitions where you guys can actually win some games. So if you have any questions about the game or how to play this or anything, we're willing to chat about it. Don't know why I'm entering again, but this could be interesting. No, feel free. You can win more than once. So that is, I think it was a first competition, and somebody won. I think 3 times. Yeah, 3 times.
Yeah, that one guy won 3 games.
Yeah,
3 times.
3 times. Alright, 3 games.
It happens, yeah. It could happen.
It was a
why not?
profitable. He can make a business out of it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I have this side business. I win these games and sell them to my friends.
Hi, Guy B. What?
Why I'm not showing up? Let me try to find you. Try writing hashtag quit and then hashtag and join again if you don't.
I think it should be.
I don't see why it shouldn't work. Okay.
Falsorach.
Yeah,
That's the
was
guy
me.
who win
Ah,
3
yeah.
times, yeah.
I didn't see. Did you play? I don't think you were playing in the last one, or I didn't see your name. We encourage you to win more. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so what is up with Hi Guy?
Hi, Guy. Just try typing hashtag and nothing else. Okay, you're in.
Thank you for following. But now you need to write characters, or the game is going to kick you out automatically.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do this. On the right click, stop this timer.
Oh, yes.
Because sometimes we want to stop the timer, but we can't stop. Oh, there you go. I mean, it's not a problem, it's going to join you right back in, but... Okay, we're gonna wait for like 20 more seconds. If anybody wants to join, there you go, Vormius. 20 more seconds, if nobody joins, we are adding bot and starting.
One more and
Yeah.
we can go.
Alright. I'm trying, haha, phone is annoying. Oh, you're playing on the phone, right?
Oh.
Yeah, that is tricky. You're a real trooper playing on the phone. Like, small chat and even smaller screen. Okay, adding the bot.
Wow, bot is like mage 10. Okay.
If that is the most OP tactic, and he plays first. Nah, the orcs are going to bury him with... Unless he shoots really quickly.
What? Okay.
Alright, you got him. Hey, thank you for following. Okay. There's a nice healthy crowd in here. Yeah, I agree. I mean, especially since it's a game about cutting heads and blood and look at this. Parts of people. Monsters, ripping them apart. I think there is a problem when players choose entire stack of level 1 units. Maybe they will not be allowed to attack at once and have to wait their queue. No, doesn't work like that. They are independent. They can all attack at once. If you have like 18 archers, they're going to fire arrows at the same time. Or did you mean something else and I didn't understand you? Bloody crowd. I like the blood. You guys are lucky I'm not here.
Well, my mage was like,
feel free
I'm
to
out.
Bots. Bots. Yeah. We had this level 8, not level 8, number 8 bot that won. Even back when bots were really bad. Alright, Yotze 1. Medvedek versus Just.
Oh, we have artists here. Goxart.
Oh, Goran, you're back. I mean, you arrived. I didn't see the message from you. Classic bot 8. Yeah, they're gonna sing the songs about them if we write the artificial intelligence a bit better.
Oh, look at this!
It was like so close because
like,
one hit and he's dead.
Yeah.
That axe from the orc is super strong.
This was really intense.
This was closer than it looked. It was like one more step and that's it. Another interesting thing that I just got, look at this picture. Imagine this like a cartoon guy who got blown away and he's all dark now, like from, like in cartoons, like,
yeah.
And like, what is that? Gladiator, I don't know the word.
Cool.
Like coal, yeah, like
cool.
But basically, imagine if we add explosion effect going all the way black, and not all the way, but kind of dark. So he explodes and he's all dark.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
Yotso, can you help me? Paracoyot. How do you say that in English? I forgot. It's that's a running bird, and they have that kind of effects.
Scorched.
Aha, yeah. We are from Serbia. It was fun, but I got to go. Alright, see ya, Reaper. It was fun, yeah. Oh, that's... what if it's a draw? Well, it isn't. It's never a draw, because there is always like a one frame that we cannot see, that we humans cannot see, but the code kind of sees it, so it's always... I mean, I guess it's theoretically possible for two of them to get hit at the same time with the same arrow. Like imagine two archers, two arrows flying, and both of them get hit and die. But again, the game is going to be like, alright, but this one... I don't know. It's almost impossible.
And this... yeah.
I mean, when 80 ghouls or other melee weapon units attack one level 18 until they are all at the same place. Wait, I mean, when... but what... What do you... Vladas, what do you mean by that? They're all going to... Oh, so you're suggesting that we should add some kind of cooldown there, so that they are waiting for other guys to fight it out and only then enter the battle. That might make sense. I mean, it would look better, that's for sure. You understand? Like imagine 18 ghouls attacking one level 18 footman, and Vlados, I think, is suggesting that we should make like 12 ghouls wait, kind of walk around, while the 6 ghouls are fighting. Because there is not enough space for them to fight, and it would kind of look better.
Well...
But think about it, right now it looks kind of like a game. They're all in one place and hitting...
Yeah, but that's really specific situation, and if we gonna do something like that, then we are gonna do it for all the entire battle, for the entire team. Like, they should be tactical, for example. Warriors should go in front of the archers, and the archers should, well, follow the warriors in some formation, and then...
Well, they do that,
protected by them, and...
I think it would be all about this. Is this unit in melee combat with 6 other units? Yes? Well, you guys shouldn't attack that unit at all, in that case. Because he's already surrounded. But if there is nobody else, stay around and... I don't know, it might mess up things, but...
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Yeah, it's something to think about.
I'll be right back. I'm drinking too much water.
Knoxa, thank you for joining the Twitch. Yes, Yotza said it's Coyote, something, some running bird and Coyote, the thing about being burned after the explosion. Alright, Uberlord 1, Vormius against Gabi. I think Wormius was using the one wolf tactic before and he was winning. In this case, I feel like mages might get him. He doesn't have good defense against mages, he can only dodge, and you cannot really dodge the firebolt. But he did alright. I'm actually reading through the chat a bit. I didn't catch up, so thank you for joining, for following. I think there is a problem when player choose entire stack level. Alright. Level 1 units, maybe them will not be allowed to attack at once. Aha, so yeah, that's the thing that we were talking about. High pack 1. I mean, when it, well, was archer fixed or same? Supalis, I don't know. We haven't done much to artist in the last week. Alright guys, gotta go. Oh, see ya Jared. I guess you already left, but see ya Jared. Yotze lost. STG, you won against Yotze. Yotze used to be our champion. Thank you for promoting us, Overlord. Vormius said my chance is not great. Well, you did well. RPG 1. That wolf dodged the explosion like I dodged my real life responsibilities. That's good. Although he cannot dodge the explosion. I'm thinking now, can he dodge? No, he cannot. There is no way. We also are considering another ability that is dodge roll, and there you can dodge the explosion because you actually jump out of the explosion area. But we didn't add that one yet, and it's kind of tricky for animator and for syncing animation because right now all the animations are kind of close, like they're attacking and then they are defending. But if they need to twist all the way and then they at the instant need to defend against some faraway arrow, it might be tricky to, I don't know. We'll see about that dodge. I'm gonna go. Everyone have a good day, a nice game. I'll be checking in tomorrow. Hey, see ya Arctic, but tomorrow we are not here actually. We are streaming every day except Sunday. So every workday we have one timing that you can check that is like 3 hours earlier than we started today, and on Saturdays we are streaming always at this time. So yeah, have a nice day. I used to be champion, now just another bot. Yeah, Yotze got offended from the way when I accidentally compared her to a bot. No, yeah. You're good, Yotze, but you need to focus. I think that when you started copying Daniel's teams, then when the things started going sour. Uberlord against Vormius. Okay, this one is going to be interesting. Uberlord is kind of having a counter team against Vormius, I think. No, he's not. Yeah, the Archer is not a counter to...
Yeah, it is.
It's not. He's good against archers, but he lost all his defensive points.
Yep.
If he didn't lose defensive points while fighting with Orc, he could run straight to the archer and dodging every arrow on the way. But because he was wasting time on Orc, not time, energy, and their defense points of each of their defense abilities, like Warrior can block with weapon and with the shield, and has defense points for each. So if he uses too much of shield, he cannot use it anymore in next 2 seconds or
time
something
is
like
energy.
that. Yeah.
That's what you want to say.
Well, no, time is not energy.
I'm just kidding.
I said. RPG, I think, yeah. Good job. Left the mess. Rins versus Zikadas. A lot of mages here. Alright. The mages just finished everybody and whoever survived. Calypso versus Uberlord and Uberlord 1. Alright, we are getting super close to finale. This is actually...
This is the 32 players competing, but we have version with 64 players actually, but we haven't had a chance to test it out. Oh, high peak in the final.
That is usual actually. Uberlord also, and Zikads. Alright, Zikads, can you defeat Uberlord? I think you can.
Yep.
You did? Mage counter Ghoul Rush. Yeah, that's true. Though archers counter mage, that is true too. Gotta love the combat triangles or whatever shape it is that this game has. Yeah, it will be even more because we will soon have weather, so we can actually have wind that is affecting all the projectiles and they're not going to be...
We don't even saw what happened.
I tried to slow it down,
so
but
fast,
too much explosions.
Yeah.
But basically high peak one with a lot of orcs.
Destroyed, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get back to the weather subject in a bit. I want to save this. How much... okay, high peak, you won. Tell us how much should the next round be, with how many units. But don't choose over 18 because we cannot have more than 18 right now because of some positional limitations. So how much should it be? In case high peak has slow internet, 18. Alright, you have fast internet, I guess. 18 it is. Prizes. Oh, my grammar is cancer. Well, I don't think it's that bad compared to mine.
let others get some games.
People are getting upset. Well, try figuring out what he's doing. Maybe he's always combining something really good there. I'm actually curious. I haven't been analyzing teams of people who are winning often, but actually gonna do that now. Anyway, feel free, we're gonna have like 5 minutes now for everybody to join and fill up teams, so feel free to think about it, to think about tactics, don't rush. Oh, here it is. Jovana just sent me the thing that I was talking about. Right, there is the burned guy. This one. This is what I imagined a mage looking like. No, whoever gets hit by the mage looking like. Thank you for joining.
Following, you mean?
I'm
Thanks
getting...
for following.
Yeah, but it's like joining the team, the community. I like the word joining a bit more. I'm actually getting a grammar lesson from the publisher. So he says that what I'm saying wrong. Use much if the noun is non-countable. Use many if the noun is countable. Aha. I don't have much money. How many explosions? How much sugar and how many explosions? Aha. So how much if it's not if you cannot count it? How much sand? How much money?
Uncountable.
How many?
Uncountable
Yeah,
much.
but if you can count, then how much? Alright, you guys joined to
many?
play the game, but now we're gonna learn some grammar, or
Yeah,
maybe
we
only
can.
me, I don't know. If you guys are speaking native English, then this is sounding ridiculous, probably, but like,
Yeah.
good job, little Timmy, you learned well. Thank you for following, for joining. Let's add. If you guys need any help how to join the game, you can see the instruction in Twitch description. You have a YouTube video, or simply write hashtag name of any of this character next to the level of that character and you are in. So it's super simple, they're gonna fight on their own. All you have to do is think of a tactic that can actually work. Which is tricky if you just joined, but try, maybe. You got lucky.
Yeah.
We want to make some kind of website where you can actually check every character and what are their stats and abilities. But the thing is that we are changing a lot really quickly, so...
We have noticed some messages. Does
Oh.
the mage cast faster when he's
Yes.
higher level?
Yes, he does. He
No.
does.
Da. I said da.
Da.
That means yes in our language.
Much. Okay. I'm gonna try to keep this in mind because I should definitely improve English, but the thing
Yeah,
is that I'm
definitely.
kind of talking without thinking about it, so I probably will miss it, but I'll try. Thank you for a tip, that is very useful. That is much useful.
Very much useful.
Many of these tips are very much useful. This is good. Alright, let's, because we're gonna start adding some bots, and we're gonna start in like 30 seconds. So, guys, you should, Reason and Vlados, you should add your teams. We're gonna wait for you, don't worry about it, but... What should I try?
Just type hashtag and you're in the competition, and we will help you later.
Alright, let's try it. Okay, I'm going to start adding bots.
Yep. Alfie game, you have 17 more units to add.
Yeah, you did join, this is good, but this is level 1 only character, and that is good. Let me show you actually how you can do this. So check this out. Write hashtag, then like M for mage, and then you can write level of that mage, like 10 or let's say 5, and then enter.
And
Or you can separate them by commas, so you can add 3 mages like this. Or archer, warrior, 4, orc, 3, so on.
yeah.
Okay, I hope this was helpful. I'm gonna start adding bots. And we're gonna wait for you to add more units. And if anybody else wants to join, we still have some places. We actually have 5 places, but I'm gonna add some bots so that we're gonna wait for you like 30 more seconds because, well,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people. So if you don't figure it out right now, don't worry, you can join in the next one and you can check out the YouTube video. I know maybe some people are on mobile, some people can't really look at YouTube video and all this stuff, but okay.
YouTube, it's not even YouTube.
No, you have YouTube. If you want to look at instructions, they are on YouTube.
Oh, yes.
Okay, he
Yeah.
got it. He's adding more.
Yeah.
Alright. So, but you have 18 points. So you have 15 more points. So you need to add 15 more. Like, maybe you can add one more unit that is level 15 or 2 units, level 10 and level 5. Okay, so what else? Yeah, the thing that somebody was actually saying how they like how there is this mechanic like that somebody is countering somebody and so on. And the thing that we actually also want to add is weather, and then weather is going to but surely affect projectiles. So projectiles are now worst because it's terrible weather, it's strong wind. But then you have orcs, and then maybe you can defeat the archers now with the orcs and so on. So more of that. Okay,
Rins,
we're gonna
add 3 more very fast because we are starting.
Yep, we're gonna count down 10 more, and we're gonna have to start.
Just waiting for Rins 500.
Oh, he also cleared.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, we're gonna start in a bit. We're just gonna wait for Rins because I know that he's typing something. But if Alfie doesn't type anything by then, we're gonna have to start with another. Yeah,
Yep, that's it.
I'm sorry,
Start.
Alfie. We have to start. We didn't want to start with 5 points because you cannot win. There is no chance at all. But you can check out the instructions and the YouTube video, and you can join in the next one if you want. There we go. Great victory.
And bot 3 is out of the game.
Alright, there are still few bots. Luckily not bot 8. High pack. Level 18 mage. Well, that tactics are long gone. Having one unit to defeat them all. You really need somebody to cover him. Unless he's like... Oh, but high pack, I think he was like, I don't want to win anymore. People are rebelling. So this is my guess. Did you intentionally choose worst tactic, or you wanted to try?
Okay, please.
Yeah, like here, he cannot handle them on his own unless he has some support. It was bot actually. I hope you guys have fun, but I need to leave. I had a lot of fun. See you on Monday. Hey,
Thanks, man.
Thank you, and
See you on Monday.
we are having fun as well. High level mage is good, but as they said, he needs something to tank the damage while he casts. Yeah.
Yep. If he got...
Look at this, how close it was.
Yeah. Hey,
Actually-
that was me.
That was you!
Yeah, I won.
Yeah, usually you need to kind of imagine what the battle will play out. If you have one level 18 mage, like what if there are a bunch of archers and it just won't cut it. Gox art is back in business. Farm, thank you for following. As we mentioned
Now
before,
we need to fix that. It's
the green thing.
pretty.
Yeah,
It's so.
I still like it more than the previous
Green.
animation. It's
Yeah.
even
but
though it has that green thing, but we're gonna fix it by tomorrow probably. There is some setting, but animator sent it like maybe 30 minutes before the stream, and I was doing something else also, and I was like, yeah, let's try to add it, but we didn't figure out how to remove the green background from the playing animation. Maybe some of you guys actually know how to remove that background. I don't want to mess with the OBS right now because it's streaming, but
Yeah, but better don't.
But if
touch
somebody
anything.
knows exactly how we could use the information. Bot 4 is looking, I don't know, angry, serious. But as GT is more serious.
You saw that he killed her, and then the blood went from her.
Uh-huh.
You saw?
When the head drops down,
Yeah.
the weird. It should be at the exact moment of her death that the blood
Yeah,
should be activated.
definitely.
I don't see a reason for the
Like
delay.
some,
Weird.
don't know what.
Parts are flying. Oh, I won! That was me. Medvedek. It was a worthy fight. Jovana versus Falsorach. Battle of Titans. Yotza used to win every game when we started streaming, and Falsorach had that famous 3 victories in a row. I don't know if they were in the row, but overall on that one day. By the way, if I win or Daniels, we are not going to take the games. We're gonna give it to the second winner. But we find it fun to play as well.
I saw it now. It's like 3 times happens. Thanks for following.
Thank you for following. We are here streaming every day except Sunday. So whenever you feel like, ooh, there's a lot of mages. Whenever you feel like seeing how the game is progressing,
And Diamond
or
Forge, you're not going to win anyway.
yeah.
Whoa, that was.
So, he was left to celebrate, like, yeah, good explosions.
Yeah, you can join our Instagram and follow. Join our Discord and follow us on Instagram. Yeah, that's the correct one.
We just opened Instagram. We didn't have it so far.
Yeah.
Bot 5 is crazy. Look at the tactics. He's trolling.
Yeah.
Bot 5 is trolling with Priest level 17. So we made it now because I feel like we are not reaching too much people on Facebook, if at all. It's super weird. It's not reaching at all people who are interested in it, and
Yeah.
so we are experimenting a little bit with it. So we just made it recently. But Discord so far is very useful. Actually, we were planning even yesterday to make a video about single player experience of the game, where we would go through it and we would pretend that we are playing. So the parts
like
that
simulate the
Yeah.
whole game.
it would be like Dungeon and Dragons. I would be a dungeon master, and Choda Daniel would be a hero who is going through the. And we would be like, all right, so now you have this quest, and now you can buy these fighters, and so on. And we would kind of show you exactly what we are making, like a month before it's there, so that you guys can actually give us some feedback on what would you like to see there. Maybe anything. Maybe you played some similar game and know some shortcomings, or how do you say that? Some problems that we would have with something, or you have some ideas, whatever. Urkaur versus Zikadas.
Uberlord, I have sent you the blood from Archer delay clip in Darko's private message in Discord.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Thank you
are
very much.
helping
man.
us a lot with this as well.
Appreciate it a lot.
A huge Dhaka. What is Dhaka? That reminds me of something from Prince of Persia. The evil. I'm getting better, and you can call me Zika. Alright, Zika it is.
Can you minimize Skype, or at least move it a bit?
Uh-huh. Hi guys, says I gotta head off. Glad everyone's still in this. You'll need it against bot 6. He's on his way. Let's see if Warmuse can get him.
Yeah.
Okay, hi guy, it was pleasure playing today, and see ya next time. Lord, this is tricky. You have 15 levels to kill here.
Where is this?
But you might now.
Oh,
look how smart she was. She
yeah.
left. If she stayed there to fight melee with him, she would die.
Yeah, definitely she would die.
She got away, and I'm rarely proud of them. But now I am. I won! That was me! I was just looking at this and when it will stop animating. The tricky thing about us is that we are not even looking sometimes in battle, but more like an aspects of like what can go wrong. And
yeah, like look at this, what the hell is
blood.
this going
It did when it shouldn't do.
Yeah.
What do we do? What he did? He did.
Yeah.
Okay, we had a solution to that. The orc did moved like from front to back animation like 10 times in
like this.
10 frames. But we used to do something to lock on targets a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah,
so
and we
this doesn't
disabled
help.
that, so that's why he's doing that.
We can probably fix it easily.
Yeah, but we won't do it right now because...
No, not right now.
Better.
Too risky.
Yeah, too risky.
We don't want them to get dumber. Now here's the thing, he's getting pushed all the way because this is the
he's
forest.
damaged.
So maybe we can make him push him less because they're level 1. And this is not too much of a push compared to his
Too much of
health.
the damage compared to his health, yeah.
We're definitely going to do that.
Oh, bot 6 against Wormuse. Well, good luck, man.
We're gonna... We already fixed the arrow problem with warriors. They used to get stuck with... they would put up a shield and then lose. Okay, this is serious. We need to pay attention. Archer missed. Got him. Unless... Oof. Oof. What? Come on.
Well,
that's it. This was so lucky that he doesn't have any defenses. Like anything can kill him, but nobody attacked him at that point.
Yep.
3 characters down. Vormuse, what can I tell you? Bot OP. Yeah, we have been warned. Zika,
Nice.
you are getting better. Got you as well, huh? I'm sure somebody will revenge you. GOG Start versus RPG.
Whoa.
That was turning point.
But
Alright. Fairly close. Oh, I'm next. Against GP.
I lost against
there.
Goxart
Ah, I didn't even
in
lose.
the previous.
Alright, so this is my team against GPRS. Yeah, mages are not... we are not good against mages, this team of mine. I think I'm losing. I'm definitely losing.
You're gonna lose.
I was hoping. I'm
Yep.
very optimistic, even at the last points. I think I'm losing and I don't even have units anymore, but good job.
Rins against bot 6. Whoa.
I want Rins or Zika to win. So these are your favorites.
Oh.
Ah, now
Yeah.
you cleared him. You're showing him. Vormius and the Sour, you got your revenge. Yeah, I'm always waiting for the bot to win. They're going to win anyway, and then when AI takes over, I can at least tell them like, but I was voting for bots. I'm with you guys.
Oh, Zika is
Zika.
in the final.
Yeah, look at him. Tup, 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 tup. Clearing his way.
Yeah, this explosion is definitely. This effect is like too.
Maybe it's too
Looks
strong.
too much powerful,
hmm
but
Rings
you know.
versus Zika.
Oh,
Let's see.
somebody said I want Rins or Zika to win. Well,
Yeah,
now
now
Uberlord.
who do you want now to win? I'm going to slow this down so that we can nicely see what goes on.
Yeah, bots are completely random.
Looks like Zika is winning so far. And this mage is dead, so yeah, I think Zika is winning by far.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. Good job, Zika. Rins, you did good too.
GG.
There we go. Okay, let's lower the number now a little bit. Like, should we go 10, huh?
Oh, let's go 5.
5.
6.
Alright.
Let's go 6. 6 units.
6
next.
units for the next one, yeah.
One.
Let's shake things up a little bit.
Yep.
There we go. Feel free to think about the team. We have at least 5 minutes before we start, so...
How do you play? Well, write hashtag and followed by the name of the character and you are in.
Here it is. Hashtag and then warrior, enter, and there we go. I have level 1 warrior. I have total of 6 points, so I can add more. I go write like warrior 4. This is warrior level 4. It takes 5 points. I'm gonna move this.
You can see how other people are typing
Yeah.
and adding units, so you can see the pattern. Pattern, I think that's the
yeah.
word.
You can also do this, like mage, then comma, priest, comma, and then you can add them all together.
And you don't need to write whole like a warrior. You can write just W, like a shortcut.
Okay, I'm going with thematic now. Theme. Like I have. What? Oh, there I am. I have orc and he has a pet, wolf pet. And they're best friends. Okay, we have a little bit less people right now, so we're gonna have a bit more bots. So if you guys know anybody who is interested in playing something like this, you can ask your friends or share them this link. And yeah, so if you want to help them maybe win a game
yeah. Instead of bots winning a game. Which might not be that unrealistic.
Warhunter says this sounds epic. Okay, so we're gonna start adding bots every like 10-20 seconds until we are full. And if anybody else who is watching wants to join, you can join, or if you know anybody who is interested in playing this, you can invite them, because we need to have 32 people to start, or 16 or 8. So
or 64. But
yeah, if you know a lot of people, that's
if
good
you know
too.
a lot of people, yeah, we can
That works.
we can have 60 more.
To join us during weekdays to have chance to. So Abralord says, "Hey, thank you for following. Orc is playing in your honor with his green background." So Overlord said to join us during weekdays to have a chance to learn the unique abilities of each character to increase your chance of winning during tournament day. Yeah, usually during weekday we have less, like a few people, maybe a bit more sometimes, but so we have quicker fights. So Gabi, you joined, but you didn't write any of the names of these characters. So write hashtag, and then for instance... Okay, I'm gonna show again. Okay, you did it. You did
Yeah,
it.
you did. You got kicked actually because you haven't added none of the units, but you rejoined again. Yeah, so...
Okay, I'm adding slowly bots. 10 more seconds, I'm adding another one, so we're starting in about a minute, something like that.
Yeah.
Just because we could start now with a lot of bots, but too many bots. And if we get to the bot 8, I don't know if I would like that. I don't feel like playing against a bot 8. We had a bad experience with bot 8. I think you need to buff priest.
Well, yeah, maybe.
You think he's not that
Maybe
good,
a little bit.
What do you
shields,
guys, rest of you guys think? Is he not as useful as before? We had to nerf her actually a few times, I think. Alright, we're getting there. Like 20 more, 30 more seconds and we are starting. Did we all join? We did. Okay. One more. How about add lowest level of units, like max is 14 and low is 3? We were thinking about adding unit limits so that you actually have to be like, I can have only 3 units and we have maybe 20 points. Then we can have even more points, then we can have 50 points and 5 units, for instance, and then you need to balance that out. So maybe that could be an interesting thing to add.
Okay, add one more bot and
Let's start.
let's start.
Everybody's green. There we go. Just XSL versus Nullbeam. Glorious victory. is what it would said if we had voiceover. Vormhus, you're against the bot again. I hope it wasn't bot 4 last time. I think it was bot 2 or something. Get him, Vormhus. Get him.
Nope. Bot
This
4
bot
won.
is serious. Oh shit, we have bot 8 as well. Who is going to be against him? SGT, you are against bot 8. The humans wish you luck. Bot 6, alright. Priest is okay for me, honestly. I guess she can be more useful if slightly buffed. Really slightly. Yeah, we don't want her to be too OP, because then everybody is going to play too defensively with only... Then it wouldn't make sense to have any team without Priest. Alright, this is the exact same team. And it can play very differently because these orcs, they are... Whoever hits the first gets a lot of advantage because they can kick and... Somebody copied somebody's team. Make a list of bots that have defeated you.
Well,
RPG, good job. Clearing the bots.
Supialis. What?
Supalis.
Ghoul 6.
I think you
Ghoul
got
level
it,
6.
Supalis. They're gonna punch him dead before he arrives. They have bigger, longer range. So... let me see.
Where it is?
No, the publisher asks me if I can send him the last winner. Come on.
What? Great job, War Hunter. Oh no, against bot 7. Whoa, and bot 7... Nah.
Bot 7 and bot I puff bite, but you said you're going to win this
Yeah,
one.
you're going to win this time, but... Unfortunately...
Bot read your message and said, not this time.
Not this time. You shall not pass.
Yeah.
Ah, we have followers.
Thank you for
but
following Zika. I feel like whenever somebody follows, I should mention that, like, yeah, but we're here every day, so you guys know, but I'm saying it too much. I'm getting on people's nerves, probably. It's like listening to the radio and then you have commercials, like, yeah, here he goes again. Oh, I'm up against the bot as well. And sadly, I didn't choose the good tactic, I chose thematic. I chose like orc and his pet. I think maybe we can win. If pet is smart and attacks priest.
Yeah, but pets.
Not that smart. Ooh, but orc is smart. Okay.
Good pet.
I did my duty against AI. In this one I have honestly no idea. Maybe work. No, no, I don't. Hi Guy versus Rins. I'm going next. Hi Guy, I don't think you have big chance here. They're like all of them are countering the ghouls. Orcs can hit them before they arrive. Archer can kill, I think, way stronger ghouls than herself. I think Archer level 2 can kill ghoul level 10. Maybe not. Bot 8. It's all just legends.
Yeah. But
okay, he was trying.
yeah,
We amped
nice try. but
up bot 8 too much. Maybe we can make one AI, specific AI player that actually chooses well every time.
yeah,
Although we don't choose well every time, so I don't know how can we code the bot to choose well.
Yeah.
He calculates, he watches everybody who plays and calculates what characters are most winning, like statistics.
Yeah, we could do that.
And he's crafting team based on that. And every time bot wins.
yeah.
And we're like, sorry guys, no kills today, bot won. Somehow. No, if bot win, we are giving key to whoever is the second winner.
And if the second is bot,
Then bot plays the game.
yeah.
Then we have to code him to play other games. I don't know if random isn't well. Wait, he killed. Hey, do not use your spell on devs, you witch bot, for they were.
Oh, bot 4-1.
This guy is really going for it. Yotza did well with orcs as usual. Next RPG against Supalis. You know what would be a fun thing to do? To add right now, as the game is starting, like first 5 seconds, people can vote who they think will win.
But
And then-
the problem is lag.
Well,
Da.
yeah, there is like 10-second lag, so. But I'm thinking like it would be fun if people can like, if their names are popping up, like hi guy says that War Hunter wins, and then I don't know, Daniel says that bot 7 wins, and your name pops up on this side. Or maybe even lists of people who think who is going to win, and like how much
Oh,
points.
this is bot 7-1. Seems like really bot has
They evolved.
good chance to win.
Sorry, I gotta go. Thanks for the stream. Alright, Reason, you did really well today. Did you want some? I have chicken memory. I don't know. Let me see. No, but you were close. Like
Yeah, in the final last one.
last final, you were really close. We are all secretly voting, like hoping that bots will win. Probably not. People want to win games. But if they lose, they start for the bot, voting for bot. Like in Twitch players, Pokemon. Yeah, we actually think about making that kind of mode where we will actually let the game play itself, but I need to fix
Well-
my other PC. Well, not fix, but make it work better. Where's
What?
where's he going? What's going on? Did he think the mage was alive or
Yeah.
what
maybe.
is up?
But there is no.
Is there something
no
we
problem.
don't see here around? I'm looking for characters outside, but
Yeah.
there's somebody. We're
I
now
don't-
guessing, like, imagine if there is some characters down, but we would notice it. Everybody would be targeting. You couldn't win like this. So I don't know.
I think with a lower amount of units, bots will have much more chances. Yeah.
They have 25% chance to choose all level 1 units.
No, he
Other
means
than that,
with lower amount of available power, probably. Bot are having.
No, I-
Bot one.
oh wow. I think he means this. I think he means that bots should choose higher level characters, I guess. You see, he said, I think with lower amount of units, bots will have much more chances. And lower amount of units means higher level units. Now we shouldn't give them more
Well.
power. Like if we give them 20 points,
Oh,
they
Joanna,
would- they
You
would keep
won.
winning.
You
They-
cleared one bot.
But there are 2 more
Congrats.
left. Supalis. Help the humanity. You got it.
Wow. Nice.
Alright. You guys are wrapping it up. Make a game mode where each player is a unit and they battle against AI.
Well, we have some plans for different modes here, but we are now currently focused on making the single player game.
Yeah, that's true. But all the ideas are welcome. So
Yeah.
how would that work? So you would choose any unit and you would all be in one team, and you would need to actually, we were thinking about something like that, but not fighting AI team, but fighting AI boss. So we are planning to have big characters in game, like we already have Troll. I might find it later to show you, but we will have even bigger characters.
Oh, we don't have bots.
Like, yeah, here, good job, you cleared them all out. So we would have like a behemoth beast, huge beast, like that would take part of the screen, and then maybe all the players could fight against it, something like that might be fun. Or against AI team.
Ooh,
Yotza is pushing through, yeah.
Gabby or Rins? Let's see who got the better team.
Yeah.
Thanks for following, Malik.
So,
And Gabby is going to win.
alright.
Okay, let's see. We're from Serbia.
I noticed that I missed few of the messages, but I'm going to check them out when we start making next team.
And the other one, yeah.
Yotza.
And she said,
But-
if I win, give the game to Gabby.
Yes, Yot says
So, yeah, you can.
yes. There we go. I know it's not as satisfying as being on the first place and winning the game, but it's still nice. You still got the game. Okay, so next one, where do we go? Back to full 80, huh?
Have you saved? Screenshot?
Yes, I did.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Saved. Alright. Next one, we're back to 80. No. Okay, let me check what I missed here. What we missed here? Sorry, thanks for the stream. What I meant, RPG says, what I meant is that with 3 to 6 units, bots seem to perform much better than when there is 10 to 18. Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, still it's the case. So we can lower the chance that they choose 18 units. We have like 25% chance that they are going to choose all level 1 units. And then the other randomization is different. It's
nice. Top 10 channels in science and technology.
wow, we are in
Really?
science.
Are we?
Who would say, huh?
Yeah, we're like
We are not
we're
good
feeling
at
like a scientist.
and no. In top 10 channels, and we are not good at math. So that's good. I wanted very nice from Arit. You said that we're from Serbia. If I give the game to Gabby. Yep, Gabby won the game. You guys can join, by the way. We didn't say anything, but the competition is done, so you can join again. You're getting Rins, you're getting better and better. You shall claim your throne in time. Yes, I think so too. Oh, thank you very much, says Gabby. Maybe Supalis said, maybe increase all classes HP health by 3 or 6 times to see more action, not like 5-second X spamming. We can slow it down more, but we don't want to increase. I dislike that long fights in like Warcraft 3 when you can see 2 orcs and then they can each swing like 20 hits in each other and they're not even blocking or anything. I mean, I get it, it's a game that is not about simulation, yeah, of course, but I kind of like it moving faster. We could slow it down. We cannot slow it down right now because you guys already started choosing. We can manually, but we're gonna forget. But in the next one we can slow it down a little bit. Alright, let's see. That is fine. I think it's fun to finally see good AI in game. Yeah, go. Hi, Loza. Cro. Evo nas. This game is better than Tiny Battles. I don't know what is Tiny Battles. I'm gonna check.
Write it down.
I'm curious. Tiny Battles. If it's for mobile, then it's definitely better. No, it isn't Steam. Aha!
No, really?
Tiny Battles manage a squad of rebels to recruit your own players, scavenge weapons, shield, helmets. Aha! We're gonna check it out.
Yeah.
If you guys have some game suggestions, something that you really love and you think it's somewhat similar to our games, feel free to suggest. We always like to check out new ones. So should we maybe start? We're gonna wait a little bit more. Medvedev to add 8 more units. Is that thank you for following Eri. Alright, so Medvedev, you can add 6 more points or units. And we're probably gonna start. We have a bit less people right now, I'm guessing. Or let's see.
Oh,
maybe we can get to the 32. Yep. The thing is that if we start, we have to start without Uberlord or whoever is in the... So... we're gonna wait a little bit more.
Let's add team.
And if not, we're gonna start with less people. Okay.
There we go.
Full gold team.
Yep.
Let's see.
Thanks for
you following Masha. If you guys have anybody who can join as well, feel free to share the stream. It's a little bit of shameless promotion as I feel right now, but at the same time we will have less bots and your friends would be there too.
Yeah, and
So-
able to win a game.
Yeah,
We can have, in this mode, we can support up to 64 players actually. So yeah.
some guy called made the most what? Most people can't find it on Google. I found it. The Tiny Bells. I actually
Yeah.
bookmarked it. Zika says his brother is playing too. Awesome. What is his name? You have one more point. Okay, so we're gonna start adding bots slowly, but it would be great if more people joined. So if you have anybody who would like to play as well, feel free to include them so that we don't have like all the bots. Because last time we almost lost 2 bots. Not really. You got them like when there was left 4 finalists, you already cleared all of them. But just XX, that's your brother Zika, Zika, just Zika. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go
I have to go
bring
soon.
some
Also,
water.
yeah, bring some.
and I'll be back right
Okay.
away.
Alright. Adding more bots. And another one. Okay, so what kind of other game modes would you like to see? We feel like we are really in some new territory with this game because they're not. This game really feels like it fits the mode for playing it on Twitch because we can you can craft your team and think of some strategy or something and then watch it happen, and that's why we can do something interesting there. So we have few ideas so far as we talked about, like one boss and bunch of players trying to defeat the boss. Then we have that kind of footman frenzy where you have 2 bases and you are trying to defeat each other. So that is like one team versus the other team. What other? Not Battle Royale. I was just thinking about coding Battle Royale tomorrow, but I guess we're gonna skip that if you guys are not into it. Thank you for following. I missed your name. CNO. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. Alright, I'm adding 2 more bots. We're gonna wait a little bit more if anybody else wants to join and we're gonna start. But we're gonna have a lot of bots in this one. Yes, making something like Clash Royale but with teams. Battle Royale game died too fast, clearing up a little around the village. Huh. Yeah, well, basically I'm thinking about Twitch modes, something that somebody can, like, it does, now it's us because we are developing the game, but as soon as we start sharing the game, even the beta versions probably, I don't want to make any promises, but probably, when we start sharing them, whoever is playing can play on Twitch with their friends or with whoever, maybe some of the more popular Twitch players who have bigger communities can play as well, although we need to figure out a bit different modes for more people, because right now we can support 64 people. Thank you for following Corv Kent. Feel free to join if you haven't yet in the game. You write alright, so one more time to explain how to join. Write hashtag in the chat, followed by name of the character and the number of the level of that character. You have 18 points, each level is 1 point, so this is how you can enter. Actually, I could show you here. There we go. So it's super easy. We're gonna start in like 30 seconds, so if you want to join, you can do it now, and we are starting. Hashtag, then mage level 5, enter, and your team is created with mage level 5. You have total of 18 points, and that is that. Alright, adding one more bot, waiting 15 more seconds, and then I'm starting King of the Hill mode. That is good. Tower defense mode, battle area, clearing up around the village. Okay, so clearing up something, like, I'm not sure what you mean exactly, but I feel something there, that there is something that you need to do as community, and then everybody has something that... okay, how about 4 players rumble all against each other's teams at once? That could be fun as well, yeah. I like that too. I'm not sure if our engine can... Awesome. Our engine can support it right now, but we might be able to hack it. Alright, I'm adding another bot and we are starting.
Oh, you haven't started yet. Okay.
No, we are waiting a little bit more. We had a few more people following, so I thought maybe they want to play, so I waited a bit longer. RPG, you're up against bot 7 already. Alright, let me see here. The start from all 4 sides of the map, yeah. Tower defense mode. That we could probably do something like with that. The tricky part is the delay that we have. That is sometimes 10-15 seconds, so we have to count on that. And here it works because you don't need to know exactly what is going on at the same time, because you're building team and then you just watch.
Well, actually, if you type something like hashtag warrior, you're instantly added. It's like a delay of 1 second, but the video... Not even that, yeah, it's really almost instantly, but the video is uploaded like 12 seconds after that. So this is the problem that we have to count on.
And there is
it depends on everyone. It depends where you are in the world. And
but even if you have good internet, it's still going to be 5-6 seconds. Then there is this quick, like fast connection kind of thing on Twitch. But if we enable that, then people cannot select the quality of the video anymore. And then somebody with low internet speed cannot watch at all. Yeah. So we decided it's better to have a bit of a longer delay and let everybody be able to play. Then tower defense mode, yeah. Something really interesting could be done there, but we could think about it. I will without a doubt stream this game. Yeah, I would like to see that. Actually, when we start sharing beta, it's still not very shared.
Look at this.
What is up? What is up?
There's a problem because...
Why? I don't understand.
There's a collider and Orc is trying to punch the archer and then like finish it, but archer could not go away from that point because there is the collider.
Yeah, but I didn't see why they couldn't attack her. I don't know. Thank you for following, by the way. I heard the sound. King of the Hill mode. This is something similar to Footman Frenzy mode that we were talking about. Mode suggestion as it is now, but players are randomly grouped in pairs or trios. Actually, we wanted to make a mode that like 400 people can play, and that would mean that everybody joins as 1 or maybe 2 units, and then you see your name above the unit, and then there is a team that you are in. But the problem with that is that it's... Yeah, nice. Against Superlord. But the problem with that idea is that you have no strategic options there. It's completely random. You're just watching at that point because you don't know what the other 9 people are going to add. Maybe if you already see who they are, you can add somebody who helps, but also there is lag, so you don't even know what team you're going to end up with. So that mode where when there is like 10 people in one team wouldn't work too well. Now maybe pairing teams for fun at some point, I don't know. We try to kind of not make it too random so that you have some control in it. Alright, your game is on Steam. Look. I think this game can be cool tower defense game. On Steam, well, we have the... We didn't publish the page yet.
It's referring to this guy, not us,
okay,
I think.
Okay. Yeah. What games are you talking about, by the way? Made of Moss. On Steam. Typing a game, you kill monster when you type words. Yeah, and this tower defense thing, who knows? I mean, we have something very different in our mind for a single player mode, but maybe we can make something. I mean, yeah, we have the engine of units fighting and we can do a lot with it at this point. But I'm kind of curious about tower defense in this in Twitch mode. Maybe, I don't know, I'm randomly saying stuff now, but imagine if you're building these like either towers or maybe units who you can hire, and then they're keeping some positions, and then you're getting points from that unit, as much units it killed, and then you create a new unit when you have enough points or something like that. So even though you know that you have a bit of a lag, it might work, I don't know. We will both be fighting bots in the end. Too bad, I'm just here to beat you. If both win. Yeah, bot 8-1, bot 8-1. It's back.
It's raining actually, that's all
Really?
you know. Yeah.
Huh. I gotta go now, but it's fun. GPRZ, thank you for hanging out and have a nice day. Okay, Medvedek, you saved us from the bot 5, but some of them are still here. Alright, I gotta go too.
There we go. Okay.
Gotta go.
And high-pack. You got it. Oh, next two fights is against bots. So let's see. And great job. This is gonna be interesting, since there is the archer level 6 and he's dead, yeah. Hey, Games Hunt TV, thanks for following. Oh, another one against bot. Well, I think RPG strategy is going to win for sure. Or not. Okay, bot 8-1. Whoops. Wow. Yacht is having all units level 1. Yeah, go bot 9. Bot 9 for the win. Hey, we have some...
What?
We have some serious bots here.
Oh, I thought bugs.
Now I'm playing again and... What? Come on! Come on! Ah! I lost against bots.
Ah!
It was really bad.
That's not good.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, want to show some characters in between.
Ooh, and the bot 8 is not...
Bot 8 is serious.
Like...
By the way, in between fights I'm gonna show you from a few characters that are going to get into the game soon. Not soon.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, as you can see, they're drawn fully, but they're not animated, so...
Yeah, this was a witch.
It takes
or
time.
Witch. And next one is Necromancer. Huh. Alright, so this is Necromancer and Demon version of Necromancer. We're gonna have demons in the game and they're going to be like hero units. They're going to be stronger, usually have more abilities. Right now, every unit has only a few abilities, but the thing is that when you buy Orc on the market...
Hey, thanks for following Red Cody Move.
Thanks for following. So when you buy somebody on market, they can have different abilities. So maybe Orc has ability to hit everything around him, or throw axe. Somebody has throw axe, somebody doesn't. Somebody has 2 axes for throwing. This is the simplest version, but many units are going to have very specific abilities. Like we can have priest that is having some heal that is healing everybody, or maybe that kind of like a wall shield and stuff like that. So that they're all kind of different whenever you buy them. You can actually see what you're buying, but... And then...
Whoa, that was a slaughter.
Yeah.
Look at that mess.
This seems to be a good horde of a team.
Yep. Oh, we haven't...
Dothraki.
We haven't noticed the chat at all.
Oh, I thought you were... Bot 9 for Twingo,
Bot 9 for win.
Is that Summoner?
Summoner.
Well... Yes and no. He can rise dead. And that's going to be one of the big mechanics, that he can rise dead, but only... But then if orcs cut somebody's head off, then that unit cannot be raised. So then you maybe have this other tactic where you figure out, alright, enemy has Necromancer, but I'm going to use somebody who can either burn them completely, like Mage, or Orc who can cut their heads off so that they cannot be risen back. So yeah, they would be summoned.
Yotza cleared 1 bot, and we have bot
against bot. They are turning on each other.
Yeah.
I think bot 8 is...
Bot 8 is definitely...
seriously.
Yeah. He has a variety of units here. Yeah, they're gonna...
Ooh, alright. That axe really cleared all of their artillery.
Okay, let's see the chat. I think you should create rider class.
We are considering something like that, but it's a bit tricky because imagine somebody who is riding like a big wolf or something like that. Then they probably wouldn't die at the same time, so we would have to make him like die first. We might be able to pull something like that out. Can you give me some water too?
Yep.
We might be able to do something like that, but it's something to be thought of later. So Supa says he likes the random skills idea. Well, that's the thing. When you go to shop, hi pack one. When you go to shop and you want to, thank you, want to buy some of the, I'm talking about single player game, and you want to buy some new characters for your arena, for your camp, your team, then you're gonna see like, alright, I need some orcs, but these orcs, I don't know, maybe I don't want, they have too much ranged abilities. Then you can, what's with the shield? Something is wrong.
Something's wrong.
Bot 8. Bot 8 did something weird. Did you guys see that shield? It was not looking
trolling us
as it should. He was losing and then he was tweaking the code.
Okay, let's write it down and let's check it out later.
This looked like a horror film. Like we're gonna check it out later and then we were never seen again.
High pick against Yavana.
Sergey, thank you for following.
And we have final. Well, Yavana is having a pretty good team actually.
Yeah, priests and orcs.
Oh, but oh wow, this is I think he got like 2 or 3 shields, something like that.
I'm gonna write
And
this
Yavana
down.
won.
That is right, 40.
I was in the store, look at me.
Yotze is killing, this is the second one
Can
she
give
won.
a game to whoever I want, give it to Uberlordix.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
you
think
can.
that is fair enough. Yeah.
Why not?
That is fair enough.
It's your
Whoever wins can choose. Yeah. Yeah, it's
That's
your
not
decision.
why-
It's your
Your
decision.
decision, yeah.
We're gonna. Actually, let's wait.
Let's see.
Because. Okay, we're gonna wait a little bit. So for the next one, let's go with how many?
Let's go.
How many do you guys want? You probably want 18. That
Yeah.
is like.
Okay, let's go 18.
Probably 18.
Yeah. And let's say the
6.
6.
Okay, let's go with 6. 15. Let's go in between. Let's go with what is
1.
what is between now. Again 6. We're gonna have to do some calculating
And
here.
15 again.
I think this is about 10. Okay, let it be 10. That is something in between.
Yeah.
All right.
Do 1. 1
One.
would be fun.
Yeah, let's do 1. We never tried 1, but it's not really. It's not. It's going to be very random.
It's going to be. Okay, let's go 2 units. Why
2
not?
units
2
we
units.
can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Uber. Do you see Uber anywhere? He hasn't been playing this one, I guess. I guess not. I gotta
Yeah,
write.
there it is. There he is.
Okay.
Uber Lord.
Okay, so since Yotza chose to give a game to him, I'm going to write it like that. This is obvious enough. So.
Oh, he already won, and he wants to give it to High.
Alright.
Okay.
I pick you got it. let me rename this. Okay, but count on this. It's going to be 2 units now. Because 1 unit would be fun, but the problem with 1 unit is that it's going to be like orc will win or not. It will be very paper rock scissors. You cannot affect it at all. You cannot create a team that is going to do well or bad because it's just what it is.
Okay, 2 units and should that be it for today?
I don't know. Let's see how much people. We have 43 people,
43
so I
people,
think we
okay.
can keep going
Yeah, why
until
not?
we feel like it's going very. How do you say?
Low.
Low on units. On peoples.
Until we have a low number of units.
Yeah, and I'm afraid that will be going. I thought about it before, maybe. Okay. So you guys can join only 2 units right now.
I know what I'm gonna do.
Actually, okay, I'm gonna ask you this later.
No.
Anyways, if anybody have only now joined the stream, you can join the game by writing hashtag and then name of the character. Right now we have only 2 units to add, so you can add either any character level 2 or 2 units like this. Hashtag warrior, enter, hashtag mage, enter, and there you go. I have mage with I have team with mage and warrior. I'm going to write clear because I don't want that team. But what would be a good team?
Look at, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 teams with orc and archer. Okay, let me change then.
Yeah, that seems like
But
a
I
good
actually
team.
wanted that. I
Uh-huh.
hadn't noticed.
Yeah, everybody figures that that's a good
Yeah,
combination.
maybe.
Teddy Bear, thank you for following. Anyway, if you guys need any more help with adding units, you have in the description the instructional video or instructions. Kostek, thank you for following
Thanks
as
for
well.
following, man.
We are streaming every day, so whenever you want to join and see how the game is progressing or play around a little bit, you can. There is timer. We are like there, almost like a clock that is 2 or 3 minutes late usually because we're finishing up something, but. What?
Okay.
So somebody who does a lot of damage. I'm gonna try this. So again, we're gonna have to add a few bots, but if you guys have anybody who can join, tell them so that we have less bots. But I'm gonna start adding them, and I'm gonna try starting the game sooner so that we don't have to wait too much. But if there is anybody else who wants to join, who is watching, feel free to join. Write hashtag, name of the characters. You are in. They're going to fight on their own, and you might
They're
even
gonna
win
fight
some
for
game.
you.
Yeah. Whoever wins some of
Gets
these
the
games.
game.
Actually, I can again link you all the games. Where is it? I have to take a
Okay, I
screenshot
will-
again.
I will link it again. There it is.
You know,
I will find it here in the chat.
yeah, no need. I found it here.
Ah, okay.
I'm actually going to show it on the screen as well, but let me first upload it so that you guys can have a link to it. So there are 5 games that you can win. If you win the championship, I mean not all 5, you can choose one of the 5 games. And how do I share it? Where is the... There it is. There you go. And to be exact here are the games. I'm gonna move it away now because you guys want to see your teams. Okay, adding bots.
Oh, this is gonna be the
A lot of
hard
bots.
one. A lot of bots, yeah.
Yeah. Roland, thank you for following. Orc is saluting you. Bot 8. Will we have
Yep.
bot 10? Will it happen?
Yeah, we can avoid bot 8.
No. I wanna see bot 8.
Okay.
Do you really want to piss him off that much? He was already messing with the shield of the priest. If bot wins, who gets the prize? Bot? Yeah. No, whoever is... if somebody wins and wants to give the prize to somebody else, they can choose. And if bot wins, the prize goes to whoever is the next finalist, yeah. Alright.
The both bots are finalists.
And the one behind, or we're
No,
gonna
there's
figure it
two
out.
behind.
I don't know, we're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, well,
We're gonna figure it out.
we're gonna figure it out, yeah.
Okay, gonna start. Starting. Bot fight. Yeah, we have a lot of bots in this one.
Oh, now I'm fighting against bot.
The original one.
Lucky's father. Oh, sorry, we we all already started.
Yeah. We waited, but we didn't want to wait too long. Okay, you got him.
Yeah.
Got him. Who will win?
We're gonna play next one.
Yeah, no
You
problems.
can join.
And this one will
Yeah.
probably end pretty fast because they are on. We only have
Only
two people.
Two,
teams.
yeah.
2 units team. Unlucky father.
No beam.
Get him.
This is the same.
I think.
Whoop.
I thought it was bot, but I didn't feel like expressing myself. We'll see. Okay, you know what? I wanted to ask you something. What would you do? What would you like to see in the game that is in this game? So imagine that we can do something, tweak this mode a little bit, something that we can maybe do for the next week, something that takes us a little bit of time, but we can do. So what would you change? What small tweak would you do here?
In this.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we were talking about these other modes and they're fun and it would be really cool to have them, but we need to spend a lot of more time building the single player game right now. But we can
Lucky's
still
father,
change this one a little bit.
Thanks for following and sorry for starting
Yeah.
before you have managed to join. Oh, there is a lot of bots here passed into the 16th of final. Yeah, if you have any idea, just throw it in the chat and we could discuss it here. Archers with ricochet skill. Well, but
So it means like if
Like-
it hits, it goes to the next one.
well, you could have
Thank you for following,
Vlaino.
Vlaino.
Thanks.
Huh.
Well, I mean like boomerang.
I think he means like, imagine if this is Archer, it would hit Orc and then it would hit the next target. I'm not sure.
Well, maybe that's not a bad idea.
I like the idea, but
But
maybe not
if
for
the target,
Archer.
if the target is soft, I mean soft target. Like orc has none of the defense, but if arrow hits warrior and his shield, it could deflect.
I like that. Whatever deflects the arrow. I mean, if you see the gray damage, you're gonna see it in the next one probably.
Yeah, the gray text above units is actually how much damage is absorbed.
So you're gonna see him absorbing some damage now.
Yeah.
So the gray one, 75, 75, and he can do this all day because he has a lot of points and they are regenerating faster than she can shoot. He's higher level too.
She got healed, her, but oh yeah, because of the stamina. Yeah, okay.
That's fine. So that is interesting. If the arrow hits him and it's like, alright, all the damage is reflected, all the damage is still kept in the projectile and it flies to the next unit. So that could be... I'm gonna write this down.
More like archers shooting 3 arrows. Yeah, that is...
Yeah, that's definitely something
definitely.
that we'll put. I'm writing this down.
Or add some garbage on arena to block a move or fire. Well, we thought about that, and that was the original idea, that in the stage there would be like some objects like a wall or something, and units could actually hide behind that objects, but
good job.
But the thing is that for that we need this pathfinding, yeah,
and that is
which will take
too much processes.
too much time to make.
Yeah, and we actually made some part of it,
we
and then we dropped the idea because...
We dropped the idea because we were like, oh, well, this is going to take us a month to do that, and it's not game-changing thing. Well, it is, but you know, hey, Cataclysmi, thanks for following. It's not worth it.
It's
that's
not only
how we
time.
decided.
First, it took a lot of processing power, so we could have less units. Second, we were actually first one of the earlier versions. This is what the characters would do. Like imagine having a warrior and a priest, and then another warrior and priest, and then one warrior would attack the other priest, and then the warrior from the other team would go back to protect his own priest. So they would actually go protecting each other. So Archer could give... Let me give some example here if we have... Okay, imagine here, Wolf attacks this priest, and even though warrior is already here, he goes back to protect her. And we thought it was really smart and great to have them do that stuff.
Well, it was, but...
We could never decide what is a right amount of points, when should he return or not. And then the smarter we try to make them, the dumber they look.
Yeah.
Because you know when you're watching like a soccer game and then you're like, no, you shouldn't do that, do something else, and everybody has their own opinion what you should do, what the players should do, and these players have human AI they do this all their life and they're best in the world who are doing this, and they're still not good enough. So how are we going to make this? So if we make them too smart, they are not predictable, and then you cannot predict the outcome, and this is one of the big parts of the game, predicting the outcome. So that's why we avoided this pathfinding and too much AI.
Yeah. Because there is a lot, there is like infinite amount of things that can happen, and that their actually units itself have to process, and yeah, we decided to make them dumber, but they actually look smarter now.
So, Zika suggested special events like Meteor Strike or Poison Fog. We will have some weather, or we could have mist or fog or something like that in this, in the, how do you say, in this stage when you start the fight. I'm not sure if you mean that or you mean something that is in player's control, or what do you actually mean by that, by these events? So RPG says, does the Orc X go through all characters or it stops at some point? Is it random how many characters can go through? No, it has some damage. For instance, it has like 100 damage.
Yeah.
If the character has less than 100 health, or their all defenses are less than 100, it will go through it, but it will lose. Like if this character has 50 health and 20 defense points, it will lose,
thanks for following.
It will lose 70 points, so it will continue running with 30 points. And then it will,
actually,
and then somebody might stop it, or so that's how it works. So if it's like a level 18 orc, it can go through everybody if they're level 1 units. Okay, you seem to be taking care of these bots. Put some dudes in background cheering. Definitely.
This is the plan.
How about to buff ghoul, something like passing dead bodies, summon level 1 ghoul. Passing dead bodies, summon. Aha, so when he dies, okay, yeah. The thing about ghouls is that we added them. They should have been like something that necromancers are summoning. So we'll probably even have them as regular units, but for instance, necromancer would be able to summon a ghoul out of dead enemy or dead friendly unit.
Yeah.
So that's why they are not like super skillful or having. Two orcs actually can defeat orc and archer. But I guess it's random because they have random chance to hit with the throwing axe.
Oh, but I got lost against bot 7.
But definitely we need more for... No, definitely it's not too interesting right now what the goal is. He's just running and hitting. Also, Wolf, these works actually, we want them to decrease enemy morale because they're beasts. Then we also want them to be able to jump on somebody and like, this is enemy, this is wolf, jump on him and stay on him until somebody pushes the wolf away, or... Yeah, audience in the arena, yeah, definitely.
I think I know what's the problem with priests. They can throw like 2, 3 force shields on friendly units and on their selves. I saw the priest throw like 2 shields on himself.
But you know why, or?
I don't know why. We messed up something, but I know what's happening. That's...
Yeah. But okay, it's probably something, not a big deal. Well, somebody wanted to buff priests, so there you go. They're buffed, they can throw more shields.
Well... Or ghouls healing by eating bodies.
That is actually...
That is interesting, but I think there is... Since the battle is too short...
he would actually lose by that.
Yeah, he would actually...
While he's eating, somebody can shoot him or...
Yeah. it won't be like...
We'll have a dead body mechanic overall, so that the ghouls can be risen, and Warlock or Necromancer, he would actually consume dead bodies to cast his spell, so he can actually have spell that is as strong as the mage spell, or even stronger, but he has to consume some dead body and then cast some Shadow Bolt, and maybe even heal or throw some shield, and that would happen really quickly.
They could level up and heal.
Maybe what you said about healing, maybe we can have that for bigger ghouls, because we have another ghoul that is animal ghoul and he is bigger, and we will have another one that is like a ghoul version of troll, and that one would do just a hop and he ate him in a moment, so it wouldn't be like he's slowly eating, and then it could make sense easily.
Oh, RPG
versus Urkar.
Yeah. First time today in the final.
Yeah.
What?
That is Archer and...
You won!
Take the screenshot. Alright, so how are we doing here? 36 viewers. I think we are slowly getting less and less people, so maybe we can call this the last one, unless we get a rush of more people in the next 10 minutes. But if not, this would be the last one for today. 18 units, let's go, fully. But I'm going to reset it just in case something went wrong with the shield, and because I didn't see it at the start.
Yep, that's it.
Alright, you guys can join. Okay, let's see, we missed some of the messages.
Yeah. Okay, they could level up and heal.
When they eat, okay, lifesteal power. Yeah, lifesteal, definitely. Maybe heal him a bit after each kill. Yes, this is another thing. We want classes to have, races to have passive abilities. So Orc, whenever they kill somebody, Orc gets 20% or even more higher damage. And then that is like, you can use that as a strategy. You can see like, yeah, they have a lot of units, so I can use few arcs that are going to get overpowered, well, OP after they start killing them.
Maybe heal him a bit after each kill.
Yeah, that's something that we could do also. Maybe for every undead, that could be something. How about a Necro resurrecting dead units into level 1 units? Maybe, but maybe he even resurrects them into the same level, because this is going to be his main purpose, although they would be ghouls, and we'll see.
But the thing is, if on that unit his head is cut off,
you can
there is it's not possible to
or if
raise
it's
from
burned
that.
or
if it's burned from the explosion.
I haven't shown you Troll yet, but Troll could actually smash somebody up, mess them up completely.
Yeah,
so again, no
like,
resurrection. But
so
if
how
they
is that
can,
called? Flake.
I have no idea. Flatten.
Pancake left from them.
Yeah.
That's the...
Okay, there's another cool thing that I can show really quickly. Here, this is all going to be animated. So soon everything is going to be moving, everything in the background. I'm actually looking for a Troll to show him. But he's all the way up.
Oh, he's back.
Okay, here's the... What else did we miss with the chat? About Necro, isn't it? Alright. Yeah, so Necromancer would resurrect even higher level units because that's the most of them. If there is an extra... Do you want my winning? Win. The next round player. Do kick me. Well, thank you for sacrificing, Uberlord. Yeah, I think we can start with this amount of players as soon as you guys have all the... Yeah, and this would be the final one for today, because we slowed it down a little bit. Yeah. Ghouls with more skill to digging to target. What do you mean by digging to target? So Alex, Bear, you have 13 more points, and just XSL, you have one more. Oh, there you go. Okay, so Alex, we're gonna wait a little bit more for you to add another unit. Not another, but more points. Good. So if somebody else joins, we're gonna start the game, because Alex seems like he's not here. Okay, so I'm going to join. I'm going to join, and if somebody else joins as well, I'm going to leave and we're gonna start. Thank you.
Thanks
for
following.
Litango.
Oh, there it is. It's okay.
Oh, okay, great. Good
so
job.
let's start. The last battle for
Last bet for
Saturday.
today. Will you stream tomorrow? No, the Sunday is the only day we don't stream.
Yeah.
We actually used to stream only on weekdays, but we added this like 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Where we would do these championships, but any weekday we are here, and we are not doing any championships on weekdays, sadly, but you can see how the game is going. There is usually much less people, so
Wow.
it's a bit... Yeah, this was clear.
That was...
So it's a bit shorter, but we talk more in depth about some things, like we can really discuss some deeper details of the game and show you how it actually will look in single player and so on.
A lot of people filled the whole units level 1 and things like that.
Well...
Oh, we have this... there, you see the text.
Because
not,
it's really big...
it's really long, and then...
Yeah.
That's...
I mean, it's not a problem, really. He probably wrote Teddy Bear and then he couldn't... he wasn't accepted. Try Teddy Bear 3, nothing. And then Teddy Bear... There you go. Ooh, so many mages, but also so many archers, but I don't think archers will reach mages in time.
Bam!
What the hell?
And...
What?
There was... Oh, okay, nothing.
Are we missing something that we could also add in battle? Right now we added like smokes and blood and effects on the ground. Another thing we want to add soon is the force, that is actually if somebody fires firebolt, it will push all the dead bodies and parts away, so it will be more dynamic.
Yeah.
But do you guys see something else that maybe could be done there to increase the feel of this battlefield? And don't tell me change the animation of the mage. This is our mage.
This is the best looking
Guy in town.
guy in the game. Yeah, we got a lot of problems because of that mage.
I hear explosion. Girl in my profile, you know. The thing is that we wanted to even include your profile pictures here. That
Yeah.
would be so awesome, but we don't have the access right now.
Yeah, because we are using the Twitch older API, and they have new like API, and it would took us a lot of time to implement this. So
Yeah, so we don't...
we have to focus now on. We are now focused on the single play mode.
Yeah, it's all very time consuming. It's
Yeah.
like all these single small details. It's... So, Uberlord says hashtag make the mage a suicide bomber once again. We'll do it on Monday, maybe.
Yeah, on Monday.
On Monday we're gonna... Because right now there is something at stake, so we don't want to mess around with it too much. But on these weekdays we can play around and we can do crazy stuff. Like we can make Orc have Vex that can kill anybody or any number of units, or we can... I don't know. At one stream, a long time before, we used to do this thing that we would make one unit that is super OP, like Orc with some crazy...
Whoa.
He throws 10 axes in seconds and stuff like that. But we
What?
would... Yeah,
Ah,
a bit weird, but
okay.
nothing too much. What was I saying? And then the players would actually try to figure out how to defeat the Orc. But we didn't even have the Twitch mode, so they would tell us like, okay, try Mage, Warrior, and I don't know. And then we would try to make teams to defeat that really powerful Orc. So maybe we can do something like that again. Yeah, we had Orc that had like shield, heals, he was throwing fireballs, everything was...
Yeah.
Mage should do...
He was
friendly
throwing axes also.
knockback. We wanted... So Zika said that mages should do friendly knockback, and at first we wanted to allow friendly damage.
Yeah.
But it was a mess, so it was so many times a random thing would happen and you would be like, come on, you know... We cannot predict everything, and it would be funny, but at the same time, if you are playing and you are really invested and it's like an important fight for you,
Yeah.
and something
Archer
stupid
shoots
happens,
arrow and the arrow flies, and your warrior just got to kill the enemy, and the arrow
Arrow
killed
kills
your friendly warrior.
yeah,
And then you're like, I don't play this game anymore. Bad review.
bad review. And it complicates things a lot. Then archers,
Yeah.
everybody has to try to find some
Yeah, archers
space to
have
shoot.
to move and find.
Imagine here, Archer. Where the hell does
What-
she move?
yeah, what-
She has to come where? Here or?
What the hell?
If she
Archer
comes here,
would do
she's
now?
gonna get killed by the axe. So, well, she got killed by the axe. Okay, so I truly love how small leveled units in high numbers can win against high leveled units with the right strategy. Yeah, right now it can happen. But I think still higher level units can do very good if... I think here the right team should win. Yeah. And they have higher level units. But they had a priest and... You won! I didn't even figure it was a finale. Alright. Awesome, good job. I am saving this. And this was the final one. So this was really fun, guys. And we've been here a bit longer than usual, 3 hours. So yeah, this was awesome. Let me just repeat that. Oh, by the way, if you have any questions, anything before we leave, feel free to ask, to say anything. And yeah, we are here every weekday showing you the progress of the game, playing around with it, fooling around with the engine a little bit, and so on. So feel free to join anytime you would like. Entertainment Forge, I have sent you 3 bug clips in Darko Discord private message. Thank you, that will be very helpful. Yeah, this is also helpful. Like our main reason that we are doing this is to connect with people who are actually interested in this game and to talk about it. Like, we are making it for you guys, so let's see what you like, what you don't like, and so on. And also we are chasing some bugs here, so that is nice. Yeah.
Okay, then see you on Monday, and
yeah,
you can join our Discord for more updates.
Oh, okay.
There is
Overlord shit.
That's not the.
Trying to edit it.
Yeah.
Never mind. Different PC.
Okay, that's it for today.
Yeah.
It was a great.
Thank you guys, and see ya on Monday.
See ya.
Have a nice day. Where is the stop button? There it is. Bye.